Greetings and welcome once again to my new calculus channel. My name is John Gabriel, and this is going to be a short introductory video. Uh, it's for members only, and I'll be talking about the works of Archimedes. What I'd like to do is to start from the beginning. Okay, so start from the very first part of Heiberg's translation, and then move sequentially through all of them. So try to get in from the very first one. And obviously, there are going to be some hiccups along the way because although I've read this stuff many times, there are certain things that you just can't grasp immediately and that take time to understand. And even each time I look at it, I see something new. So very soon I'll be starting off at the very first chapter. Now, remember, in the beginning it may be a little boring stuff that you know that you've been through in high school, but it gets very interesting soon. So that even mainstream professors of mathematics, they don't really understand these things, and they don't cover this material in even a master's or a PhD course. It's very specialized. It's very profound, difficult material. And as somebody once said, it's big boy stuff. So it's not for the little boys. So let me just begin to explain very quickly what's going to happen. Now, so this is the book that Heiberg wrote, and it's called The Works of Archimedes. He also wrote Apollonius's Conics, which perhaps if I live long enough, I might get to cover after this one. But there is so much to cover in this book, so much that I may never get to Apollonius, and my health is not in the greatest of states. So I'd also like to spend some time on Heiberg's introduction, because what it does is it gives one an idea. Let me just get to it. Yeah, it gives one an idea of what Heiberg thought as he was writing these things. So he goes through each of these, talking about the particular concepts, and it helps one to understand why he wrote certain things the way he did, and also gives some insight into some of his misunderstandings, because Heiberg didn't get everything right. And by the way, Heiberg was an exceptional, not Heiberg, I'm sorry, I've been saying Heiberg all the time, it's actually Thomas Heath. Thomas Heath was an exceptional mathematician. Okay, he wasn't just a translator. Cancel that stuff out about Heiberg. I'm talking about Thomas Heath. So his book is absolutely incredible, and you're going to realize things that you've never even thought about in your life before. And these facts that Heiberg makes known throughout his works of Archimedes will broaden your math horizons like you can't even imagine. Because, quite frankly, the ancient Greeks are still thousands of years ahead of any mainstream modern math academic. Okay, especially those idiots whose foundations are the ZFC axioms and set theory. Well, that's pretty much it. I'll begin very soon to discuss the introduction in the next few videos, and these are the chapters that Archimedes wrote. One on planes, equilibrium, the quadrature of the parabola. That's a very interesting one. And some information here is assumed from previous works. So it's interesting in that no one knows exactly how they realized these facts. For example, how did they realize that the equation of parabola is, let's say, x is equal to y squared? They didn't, there's nothing set out there which says it. There's obviously many articles written on lots of journals, etc., but none of them are guaranteed to be the way the ancient Greeks thought. And so we're going to go through all this stuff, and I'm going to give you my genius perspective into these things. Okay, so it's going to put you on a footing that is way superior to the morons out there of mainstream mathematics academia, because I'm infinitely smarter than they all are. And I'm talking about the retarded idiots like Terence Tao, Andrew Wiles, Gilbert Strangs, the Jack Hazingers, all those incredibly stupid morons who are not mathematicians, by the way, but they like to think they are. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave it at that. And in the next video, I'll start off with the introduction, and hopefully I'll be able to go quite a long way. And I know I've started something like this before and haven't finished it. It's not easy. So, yep, this is what I'm going to be doing, and it's only going to be available to members. So if you're not already a member, become a member now. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on all this. I'm John Gabriel, and this is the New Calculus channel. Until next time, goodbye.